So we've come down to Goosewoods today and it needs another strim. Not that I'm going to do that today. I've got a beekeeping friend that had some very angry bees, so she asked me to put them over the woodland. So they're going to go into that hive there, which I originally made as a double layens. I'm going to do a bit of a repair work to it and make it into a single layens, so the bees have all of it. And I'm going to strim a little pathway through there so that they're out of the way. So we've strimmed an area. We've put the base down for the freezer hive, but I'm going to put their hive on top of it. Walk back through this section. We're back into the campsite area, Goosewoods. So I want to make a couple of alterations to this. As you can see, it was two hives. I'm going to make it one hive, and I'm going to put a full length vent in the bottom, some air holes, and of course a divider to connect the two together. So I'm going to suit up now and go and get the bees and put them on that hive stand, open them up, let them reorientate, see if they come back here and kill me. So originally I made this a layens hive to hive 2 colonies, but in the past, when I've had what we call angry bees, they have always been brilliant honey producers. So I'm going to turn this into one hive. I'm going to put the main brood in this side, drill some holes in here for the bees to go through, and then that will be the side that we pinch honey from. And put a load of vents in the bottom of it as well, because I made this following the layens plans where there's no vents whatsoever. But it does get quite humid over here in the woodland, so I'd rather put some vents in than have none. So cut a load of air vents in, drilled a hole through the side wall. I've put some little air vents in down the full length above the bars. So time to push this back round to where the angry bees are. Take some tools with me. You see I pre-drilled these frames already, so we cut the lugs off of a national will fit straight in there. A screw either side to hold it in place, and the brood to go onto that side. Let's give it a go. So the swap over, I let the bees orientate to this position. Couple of hours, I've moved them over there, faced them totally different direction. None are coming out and attacking me just yet, but that's because I haven't opened up the hive, given them a lot of smoke. Hopefully this will go smoother than I expected, or smoother than I hoped. So you're going to have to excuse the shaky hands. We're going to do this. So we're going upside down. Now you see what my shaky hand does. This one, the bar's just a bit too low. There we go. So on some of these I made them so you could actually push them in. That's not going to need any screws holding it. It's just a push fit into the frame. So far I've not encountered any stings, thank God. It is when you go anywhere near the boom hive that you start a bit angry. I won't be surprised if these are queenless. Possibly. I have been looking for a queen, but actually these screws don't even go into the frame, they just pin it, if you like. This is a frame of stores. Oh, nearly lost my screw gun. Wouldn't have been good, would it? Oh, knock the camera over. You won't believe how much I'm sweating inside this bee suit. And so that's the last frame. Might as well use it, it's got a bit of pulled out comb on it. As I say, I'll pop back over here tomorrow, at the very least with a frame of eggs. Frame of eggs, they can make themselves a new queen. If this one's set up, no, it's not. Next time we want slightly longer now screws. The bees will stick, no doubt. Stick these frames into the other frames. Alright. Look at this. I'm going to take a few frames of this out, purely so the bees are going that side. Of course, I've got a lot of bees down here, but they will eventually go through, so we ain't got to worry too much about those. What we're going to do is shuffle these bees over, shuffle these frames over, I should say. Got a couple of frames here that have got no wax in them, so really I don't want them at the front, I want them at the back. There's lumps of wood out. Okay, so that's going to be our honey side that we pinch honey from. I'm going to tip the rest of the bees just on the top and then leave the lid slightly ajar. A bit of kept honey there. Still looking for a queen. That went better than expected. So I'll put vegetation in this side because the brood has gone into that side. It'd be nice to see one or two come out the tubes. Pipes, just had a couple go in before I turned the camera on, of course. Won't take them long to get used to the new entrance, and of course that is where the beehive was situated, so they've already basically done their orientation flights on a hive. This one just looks slightly different, it's a lot bigger, but I definitely say they are queenless, and that's why they was a bit grumpy for Louise. So I will have a search tomorrow. If I can find a queen cell, I'll bring a queen cell over, and if not, I'll just bring a frame of eggs over. They can have a frame of eggs, make themselves a queen. Happy with that, went really well. I've got about 11 colonies at the moment in the allotment. I want to reduce that down to about 4, so quite a few of them are going to come over here. Basically once they've got laying queens, and then I can transfer them over. I've seen a few go in and out, it's happy days. They'll get used to it. And I'll come back tomorrow with a frame of eggs. I'm sweating like a pig. A few more hives. These ones I want to convert. These are the early fridge hives that I made. A lot of these are made so that a national would fit into it. Of course I prefer top bars now, a lot easier, especially if we're not visiting them a lot.